last year. Dan Burke in the 15, the Mastrash Auto Body Machine. From the Street Stock Division, car number 9, Brian Quinlan, the MFM Industries automobile. In a couple of pictures of these automobiles before we kick off the program here this afternoon. This afternoon with our parade time. Our ambulance service this afternoon provided by the local St. John Ambulance. We appreciate the services of their capable and well-trained group of volunteers. And the ambulance this afternoon, local 676 out of Petticodiac. Our cleanup service provided this afternoon by Johnson Equipment out of Moncton. Beautiful Ford Ranger pickup and a capable crew about to take on the duties this afternoon. Towing service this afternoon by Taylor's Auto Body. Back again with us in 1996. Taylor's Auto Body at 372-9436. General repair. Our first sportsman car this afternoon, car number 40, Chrysler Automobile Avenger. For Bill McLean, the Toza Chrysler Plymouth Monkey Chrysler Dodge entry. From the Street Stock Division, car number 66, Dave Harrison, the Riverglade Irving Automobile.
Hey, Polly, is that your car here? Not yet?
From the Sportsman Division, car number 50, Dan Duke, the Steel Mine Automobile. Driving car number 78, Adam Pond, the Chevrolet Dirt Diggers Machine. In the 48, moving up from the Straight Stock Division, David Linus in the 48 automobile. In the 15, also a former Straight Stock competitor, Dan Burke. Driving car number 41 in the Straight Stock Division this afternoon, Jim Tays on a Bloomfield Ridge. And in the 62, the 5-time Riverglade Speedway champion, Paul Lewis. Driving car number 59 is Eric Brown out of Shediac. And driving car number 92 in the Straight Stock Division, it's Jim Beeman. A new number for the Steve's Mountain driver. Used to be car number 3 last year. It's now the 51 automobile. And that, of course, is driven by Norm Dryden. Driving car number 33 this afternoon in the Sportsman Division.
Oh, my God.
Here's Joey Bernard. And driving car number 93, number 93, Phil Hubert out of Shediac, a new automobile for the Shediac driver. Car number 2 from the Straight Stock Division, the Nutter Brothers machinist, Charlie Lewis. And in the 24 automobile, a female competitor in the Straight Stock Division, Kathy Treitz. Driving car number 5 in the Straight Stock Division, Stephen Potter out of Moncton. And in car number 12, it's Don Collette. And Don is celebrating a birthday this afternoon. Many happy returns of the day to Don Collette in the 12. Teammate in car number 78 in the Straight Stock Division, Rob Boucher out of Riverview. And car number 6 from the Sportsman Division is Terry Charters, Ripley's Auto Sales Machine. Rookie driver, car number 31 in the Sportsman Division, and second generation driver, Keith Lewis in the 31 out of Calhoun's. We can come back in the Sportsman Division, Herman Berry Jr. in... Qualifier number 1 in the Straight Stock Division headed out on the front straightaway on the pole position for the first qualifier of 1996 at car number 20 out of the Shediac area, Azor Galland, the Francis Plumbing and Heating Machine. Outside row number 1, Jim Tays in the 41 from Bloomfield Ridge, and the Marine Sons Machine. Inside row number 2, the MFM Industries number 9 of Brian Quinlan. Outside, Daniel Linus Roofing and Siding number 59. Rounding out the field, in car number 66, Dave Harrison in the inside of row 3. Outside, Bob Boucher in the 78 automobile. 10-lap first-round qualifier for the straight stock division. Season points on the line, and Azor Gallant is on the pole. Gallant on the inside, Jim Tays on the outside. 10 laps out of turn number 4. Caution flag is up. Looks like we're going to have agreement of turn number 4 for the first time in 1996. Ready to go racing! Azor Gallant, the early leader down into turn number 1, still has command through the second turn, and down the back straightaway, it's Quinlan looking to the inside of Jim Tays. Quinlan in the 9, looking for second position, and Azor Gallant will complete lap number 1 in the lead position. Azor Gallant a little loose down at turns 1 and 2. Quinlan clearly up into second. Rookie Danny Oblinas is on the move in the 59. And rookie Danny Oblinas in the 59, your top 3. Quinlan now looks to the inside. Quinlan in the 9, trying for the lead down the back straightaway. Quinlan has a short way around. Azor Gallant on the outside, and Quinlan is your leader this time by. Quinlan by a car length out of turn number 2. Gallant in second. Rookie Daniel Oblinas in third. Jim Tays in fourth. Boucher in fifth. And Dave Harrison wraps up the field in the number 6 automobile. Quinlan trying to put one away and pick up some valuable points for the 1996 driving title as the halfway flags come up from starter Ken Brace. This time by we're 5 down and 5 to go. 5 complete, 5 to go as Dave Harrison, some smoke coming from that Pontiac number 66 at the back of the field. He has mechanical woes, and Brian Quinlan has the lead out of turn number 4. Danny Oblinas now challenging for that second position. Azor Gallant has it. Oblinas wants it. Oblinas looking like a veteran driver there in the 59 as Quinlan has his way out in front. Quinlan now with a 10-car length lead. Gallant in second. Oblinas in third. May have to settle for that spot. The popsicle sticks are up from starter Ken Brace. 2 to go. This time by. 8 complete. 2 to go. Brian Quinlan, your race leader. And Oblinas once again puts the pressure on. Gallant goes around in the 1-2 turn. The 20 car trying to get righted. No damage on the 20 as he gets righted. Harrison will go by. Caution flag out on the speedway from starter Ken Brace. Some exciting action there in the 1-2 turn as Oblinas challenges for the lead at the 20 of Azor Gallant.
Chuck, photographer Gary Ward getting all the action from the infield. I'll tell you, I'm glad that's him standing out there, not me, with those cars going around at that speed. Last season, then, he's kicking off 96 with a bang once again. Cars being told to ready by the official starter, Ken Brace. Down the back straightaway. Make sure they're lined up nice and tight as they come out of turn 4.
Once again, out of turn number 4, the green is down. We're going racing one more time. Quinlan on the inside, rookie Oblinas on the outside. Bob Boucher now up to third in the 78 automobile. Boucher now breaking loose on Gallant and making his attempt to the lead position. 2 to go this time by. Brian Quinlan trying to hold on to the lead now. He's stretching it out down the back straightaway. The rookie Oblinas will have to settle for second spot. Right flag down this time by. 1 more lap to go. In command, Danny Oblinas in second, Bob Boucher up to third, Jim Tays is fourth, Gallant off the pace in the 20, and checkered flag is down for Quinlan. Oblinas will come home to second, Bob Boucher for third, Jim Tays for fourth. Harrison in the 5th position and rounding out the field. Tough break for Azar Galant at the end. Some obvious mechanical problems with the Francis Plumbing and Heating Chevrolet.
Early leader in the points.
Exactly true. Those points are important if you're questioning the driving title here in the Glade Speedway. Clearly, sure going to keep that in mind. Second round of qualifying. This time around, it'll be Matthews in the 43 on the point. Beautiful new pin driven by Derek Smith. Inside row number 2, Charlie Lewis in the speedy number 2. And outside, in the Marshall Cabinets number 5 is Stephen Potter. Inside row number 3, driving car number 12 this afternoon, Sandy Livingston Jr. And outside, in the 92 familiar automobile, the 92 of Jim Beeman, running at the field. Female competitor here in the straight stock division, driving car number 24 is Kathy Trites. A good-looking car, as there's some great graphics in the straight stock division as well. Some super clean look at these automobiles. We'll line them up in a turn number 4 on green flag. We'll begin one more time with own racing. Matthews on the inside, Derek Smith on the outside, side-by-side battle down the back straightaway. Livingston off the pace in the 12th, leave a caution flag out on the speedway. We may possibly have a fluid spill down in turn number 1. Livingston off the pace in the same easy. Try this all over again one more time. 0 down, 10 to go out of turn 4 with own racing. Goes up against the wall, almost tags it, and Matthews pulls it on turn number 2. He's your leader in turn 4. And a two-way battle for second position. Charlie Lewis on the inside, and Derek Smith on the outside. Lewis putting away as the second and third place cars mix it up. Once again, Livingston having some problems in the 12. Came awful close to the wall in turn number 1. Matthews, your leader, Charlie Lewis now up to second, Jim Beeman in third, Potter up to fourth, Derek Smith back to fifth. Kathy Trites, Livingston off the pace, the 12 and the 24, as Matthews is your clear leader in the 43, Charlie Lewis challenges in the 2. Once again, Jim Beeman rides in third and fourth. Steve Potter in the 5. Beeman a little loose in turn number 2. Could be a cut tire. That automobile is hard to tell from this vantage point. Now he's back under power one more time. The halfway flags are up with 5 complete this time by. Down, 5 to go this time by. Hughes now getting the pressure from Charlie Lewis in the 2. Hughes your leader in the 43. And Trites will go a lap down to the leaders this time by. Matthews, Charlie Lewis, Steve Potter, your top 3. Jim Beeman trying to make up ground as is Derek Smith in the double 0. Looks like Livingston will go a lap down this time as well in the 12. Potter now challenging Lewis. Potter down on the inside and the 5. Potter making a race for second, takes the position in turn number 2. Matthews is your leader. Potter now up to second. Jim Beeman is third. Lewis has been shunted back to 4th. 8 complete this time by and 2 to go. We're 8 down and 2 to go. Livingston blows a lap down for the leaders as they come around for the right flank from Ken Bryce. One more time around. Potter going for the lead in the 5. It's not over till it's over. it's going to be Steve Potter in the 5. Hughes narrowly holds on to second spot. Beeman settles for third by a bumper. And Charlie Lewis brings it home for fourth. An amazing turn of events in the last half of the last lap as Steve Potter, your race winner. He'll take his own lap around the speedway as the first qualifier for the late model sportsman division lines up on the front straightaway.
Stephen Potter in the 5. Last year finished 7th in points. Looks to move up on that stand.
Time we'll be making that draw here in the tower. We'll let you know what the winning number is, and we hope it's your number. We thank you for participating in the Salisbury Lions 50-50 draw. All proceeds go to the great work of the Salisbury Lions Club, and we appreciate their services here at the track year by year. Steve Potter once again headed for victory, and into the good hand of the North Area driver of the Marshall Cabinet, Steve's Tire Chevrolet, Steve Potter, automobile. Till that qualify for the sportsman division. Bernard on the club and 34. Ready to go racing.
Car to watch here is the 55 car. Watch him work traffic, the veteran driver. And if he's smart, the number 7 will follow him through the field. Look for those 2 cars to be at the front when this one's over.
Well, they got a quite a ways to go to get there as Bill McLean stretches out an early lead in the 40. Childers gets it around in the 1-2 turn as McLean leads with Ken McKenzie in second spot. Childers once again rights the 7 car, heads his way back into the fray. And with no caution flag, Childers is in serious problem of doing a lap down here early in the running. Bill McLean, your race leader, Ken McKenzie in second spot. McKenzie in the Hanson Science machine puts the pressure on Bill McLean. McLean has the lead, trying to keep the Dodge Adventure out in front. The Chevrolet of Ken McKenzie breathing right down the tailpipe for that Dodge automobile. Flags are up this time by from starter Ken Brace out of turn number 4. McLean and McKenzie, your top 2. Bernard in third. Mullins is up the front in the Pontiac. And in fifth, Elsie Neiman in the 14. Rounds out the field in the 15. And China is trying badly to keep from doing a lap down to the leaders.
To pick the 7 car at the front of the field. Unfortunately, it's because he may go a lap down. Now the question is, will he play a role in deciding the outcome of this race? With the 2 leaders coming up behind him very rapidly. It may provide McKenzie with the way around the 40 cars, yet he's unable to find that way around.
Just exactly, and Mullins trying to do exactly the same thing to take off that 3rd position from Bernard in the 33. The top 3 will qualify for this afternoon's Riverview Save Easy feature from this round of competition. Mullins puts the chrome horn on Bernard, and Bernard goes around in the 33. Right flag is down. McLean, your leader, McKenzie in second. Beeman now moves up to third as the right flag comes down. Bernard has lost a tire on the 33 automobile. Checkered flag this time out of turn number 4. It's going to be Bill McLean for the win, McKenzie for second, Elsie Neiman for third, and Dave Mullins will come home fourth, with Dan Burke capping out the top 5. Tough break for Bernard in the 33 as he parks the Lounsbury automobile on the back straightaway. So once again, McLean, your winner, McKenzie in second, and the third and final qualified driver.
The Ideal Muffler, Tozer Plymouth Chrysler Dodge Avenger, taking home the first sportsman event of 1996.
So right now that puts McLean atop the points. The Taylor Auto Body machine headed out of the pit area to assist the 33 back to the garage area. Race winner, first round of competition for the late model sportsman division. Let's have a good hand for him. Second generation driver, Bill McLean in the 40. 10-lap qualifier for the late model sportsman division. Round number 2 as these drivers quest for Budweiser points for the 1996 driving title. Collette on the pole, the inside front row outside Terry Chiners. And on the pole position for tonight's World 600, Jeff Gordon in the 24, trying to pick up some Budweiser points in the 12. The Universal Monte Carlo will show the way out of turn number 4. Green flag is up from starter Kim Brace. Round up to the 3-4 turn with the runway speed. On the inside, Charters on the outside. Charters gets the jump out of turn number 2. Pulls on the coals down the back straightaway. And Collette said he went where? He went in. Just gone. Terry Charters, your race leader. John Collette in the second spot. Warren Dryden looks to the outside in the 51. Dryden in the Oldsmobile. Collette in the Chevrolet. And the Oldsmobile takes the spot. And it's not hard to spot the Charters clan in the audience. Seemingly really pumped up in their team jackets, watching their favorite driver in this event go around with the lead in the number 6. They've been coming here for a long time, Mike, and Terry Charters is showing the way. Warren Dryden in second spot. He was a rookie challenger here in 1995. Looks like a veteran this afternoon. And Paul Lewis is up to third in the 62. Collette, and not a very happy birthday for him. He's gone all the way from the front. He's almost at the back now, being challenged by the rookie, Keith Lewis. The halfway flags are up from starter Ken Brace out of turn number 4. Terry Charters shows the way. Gordon Dryden in the second spot. Veteran Paul Lewis is third. Herman Berry Jr. now looks to the inside of Paul Lewis. Jr. takes over the spot. Herman Berry now up to third in the 10. Lewis back to fourth. Collette is in fifth. Keith Lewis rounds out the field in the 31. Terry Charters now trying to stretch out a 6 or 7 car length lead down the back straightaway. Charters points the Pontiac out of turn number 4. Flags are up this time by with 8 laps complete and 2 to go. 8 down, 2 to go this time by. Terry Charters, your leader for the white flag, 1 lap remaining. Warren Dryden in second spot. Herman Berry Jr. in third. Paul Lewis is fourth. Bob Collette fifth. And Keith Lewis rounds out the field. For the checkered flag, second generation driver, Terry Charters. Warren Dryden for second. Herman Berry Jr. for third. Paul Lewis is fourth. Collette will come home in fifth, and Keith Lewis rounds out the 6th position. Taking the checkers around for his victory lap in the 6th. Tom Bannister, could you come to the tower, please? Tom Bannister to the tower, please. The canteen is open and ready to serve you. Down at the west end of the grandstands, lots of great stuff. They've got hamburgers, french fries, and Coca-Cola products. And our family-size hot dogs. Head on down to the canteen at the west end of the grandstand while there's a break in the action. Budweiser Sportsman is coming back on the track for the 3rd qualifying heat. Inside row number 2, that's David Williams in the 48, making a move up to Sportsman. And the green flag will be up this time by 10 laps of qualifying. Budweiser Sportsman, we're going racing. And if you caught David Blinis last year running in the International in the Sportsman division, you better keep an eye on him right now because
Even though he's a fairly young driver, he knows what he's doing on that track. As Don Todd drops to the rear of the field.
Well, did a rough start last year, too, as he cracked the wall in the 1-2 turn. Let's hope he fares better this afternoon. Looks like mechanical problems on the Dirt Diggers number 87. Whittington shows the way, the number 1's in turn number 4. Steve Rogers up to second spot in the 42. And Dave Bliss is on to moving the inside of Rogers down the back straightaway. Rogers pulls him at the halfway mark down the back straightaway. Rogers tries desperately to hang on to second spot, being challenged while Bliss in the 48. Adam Bond is fourth in the 78. Dan Duke trying to hold on to fifth in the 50 with the 92 of Doug White challenging White a little loose out of turn number 2, and Bear gets by in the 93. Whittington, your race leader. Whittington, Rogers, and Oblinas there. Freight training down the back straightaway. 1, 2, and 3. Whittington, Rogers, and Oblinas. Halfway flags up this time by with 5 complete and 5 to go. 5 down, 5 to go this time by. Whittington in the Buick showing the way. Rogers in a Pontiac in second spot. Another Pontiac for Oblinas in third. The Chevrolet Bond in fourth. And an Oldsmobile in fifth with Dan Duke on board. Super battle for that lead position, and it's anybody's race. Whittington and the Kruger Racing number 11 showing the way as Bear gets around in the 93. Bear tries to right the Pontiac Grand Prix. Caution flag is out on the speedway. As Bear loses some sheet metal, the trunk cover gone off the 93, the Pontiac Grand Prix. 314841. This is from last week's draw. So if you brought last week's ticket with you, then you're a winner. 314.
It's not playing today, we'll add it next week, please.
It's 314841. That's 314841. We'll back to green one more time. It's getting real exciting on turn number 4 as Whittington tries to hold on to the lead with 2 to go. Rogers putting the pressure on in the 42. Oblinas looking for racing room under Rogers, and Dan Duke slips by in the Oldsmobile on the outside. Steve Whittington has that lead. 5 other drivers want it. Right flag down. 1 more lap to go. Both pods have retired to the garage area, but it's Whittington showing the way down the back straightaway. Steve Rogers in second, Dan Duke is third, Dave Bliss is fourth out of turn number 4. Checkered flag, it's going to be Whittington taking it home. Rogers in second. Steve Whittington, the Monarch Construction, Buick Regal. Whittington will take his on-and-off around the speedway as we continue to look for a ticket. And it could be $23 richer if you bought the 50-50 tickets last week here at Riverglade Speedway on the rainout. 31841. If you were here last week, bought us 50-50 ticket, got rained out, and remember to bring it back with you, you're $23 richer. You're sitting there holding on to ticket number 4478162. You are $303 richer. Thank you very much for supporting the Salisbury Lions Club, and please come to the tower to retrieve your prize. Out of turn number 4, to land on the point, green flag is down. We're going to go racing. 59 in second spot. Jim Tays is third, and Danny O'Neill's putting the pressure on in the 59. O'Neill's looks to the inside. Kate's right put it together. And the battle is for the lead with Quinlan on the outside. Zorgalat on the inside. The leg gets loose and went too tall. They go side by side to turn number 2. Zorgalat comes out the leader. Quinlan will have to go to work one more time on the Chevy-Act driver. They come out of 2, number 4. Tays is releasing the 41. Zorgalat on the inside once again. Quinlan on the outside. Quinlan takes the lead by a fender down the back straighter, and this is street stock action at its best. The order of excitement, rolling speedway. Here comes Quinlan on turn number 4. Quinlan, your race leader, Zorgalat in second spot. Rookie Daniel Brinas is third. Bob Boucher is fourth. Jim Tays is fifth. And rounding out the top 6, the 66 automobile of David Harrison. Halfway flags up this time by with 5 complete, 5 to go. The slip and slide, rock'em, sock'em, traveling sideways thrill show, the street stock division. Brian Quinlan, your clear leader, Zorgalat, being pressured by the rookie Daniel Brinas in the 59. Quinlan in the 9 shows the way. Galat trying to hold on to second. Rookie Daniel Brinas looking for that position, and Bob Boucher safe in fourth. Now having it his way, stretches out about an 8-car length lead over second place, Zorgalat. Daniel Brinas knows it isn't over till the checkered flag drops. He's putting the pressure on. Brinas in the 59, Galat in the 20. 2 to go this time by. We're 8 complete, 2 to go. From the right side, 9 complete, 1 to go. Galat now in a side-by-side battle with Brinas in the 59. Galat on the inside, rookie Daniel Brinas on the outside. And Quinlan will take the checkered flag at the line this time by. Chevrolet. Well, let's have a good hand for him as he picks up the checkers. Brian Quinlan, your race winner. Is your winner of the Salisbury Lions 50-50 draw. Congratulations go to Mike and all those who participated in the Salisbury 50-50 draw. I'd like to remind you once again, all proceeds go to the good work of the Salisbury Lions Club, and they thank you very much for your support. Hey, let's take this opportunity also to thank Tom Bannister, our chief gaffer here at River Grange Speedway, for all the good efforts he puts forth. Shows the way this time by semifinal number 2 for the straight stock division. Out of turn number 4, here come the straight stocks. Steve Potter in second in the 5. Derek Smith has the double zero in third position. The 92 of Jim Beeman in fourth, and Charlie Lewis caps out the top 5. Matthews having it his way out in front with Potter in second. some of those up. He finished second in the second round qualifier. And the halfway flags are up this time by. We're 5 completed of turn number 4 and 5 to go. In trouble in the 12 in the 1-2 turn. He has parked the Chevrolet number 12 down there. He is down off the racing service, so the race will stay under the green flag. Here's your leader, Potter in second. Trait's about to go a lap down to the 00. They were 3 wide down the back straightaway. Smith on the inside, the 00, the 92 of Jim Beeman on the outside. Hughes, your race leader, the Hughes Home Construction Monte Carlo. This time on turn number 4, we will be 8 complete and 2 to go. Potter now putting the pressure on. White flag is out. 9 complete, 1 to go. Potter looking for his second win on the afternoon. Hughes looking to improve on his second place finish from the first round qualifier. Watch this. This isn't over till the checkered flag drops. Hughes in front, Potter in second. On the turn 4, it's going to be Hughes for the win. Battle now for third position. Smith gets losing. Beeman gets by on a turn 4. Beeman will take it home for third, and Smith will settle for fourth position. But Hughes takes it home with Potter settling for second this time by. Rogers and Floyd, Hughes Home Construction Monte Carlo will take its honor lap around the speedway. And the service vans will have to attend to the 12 of Sandy Livingston Jr. down in great PC Cola from the good folks at the Riverview Save Easy. We appreciate their PC Cola here this afternoon, keeping our throat well lubricated. As Matthews takes his honor lap around the speedway in the 43 automobile. We got some prizes to give away here too, some $10 gift certificates from the Riverview Save. Green flag this time on turn number 4. We'll cut them loose. Budweiser points are on the line. Dave Mullins takes over the lead in the 55. Collette now second in the 12. Clear race leader in the 55, Don Collette in second. Drivers a lap down to the field. for Budweiser. Points on the line, and Dave Miller's trying to pick up some of those valuable points in quest for the title. Also trying to make the field for the feature as Charters gets it around one more time in turn number 2. Bob Charters this afternoon just content to try out all 4 corners. Make sure they're the same as last year, but he's looking at it the wrong way as the caution comes down from the starter. $10 Save-Easy gift certificates from the Riverview Save-Easy. Budweiser Sportsman Division. Sprint to the finish out of turn 4. Dave Mullins on the point. The D.W. Carter Electric number 55. He's in good shape right now for qualifying for the feature. The top 3 go in. And the 15 goes to the outside of the rookie Lewis in the 31. Keith Lewis looking to qualify for a feature. His first time out, currently in third at the inside of the 15. Dave Mullins looks like he may roll with this win. He's on top, and he can keep his car in line with a white flag down. 1 to go from the starter, Ken Brace. Right in the 12 is in second place. Those 2 look like they'll qualify. Who will get the 3rd spot down the back chute? Number 31, Keith Lewis. It's got that spot as they cross the line under the checker flag. But Dave Mullins takes home the semifinal event. Alignment, D.W. Carter Electric Services automobile taking the checkered flag from Stephen Pettipaw and his victory lap. His first win of the season in 1996. Winning ticket numbers for the gift certificates from the Save. For that ticket you won, $10 gift certificate from the Riverview Save-Easy. Also green ticket, number 100598. And a pink ticket, 56441 in the 87. Into the wall, right off the start, Adam Pond. He's in a stripe along the 1-2 turn wall. And he's going to climb out of his vehicle, so we'll have a caution flag thrown. Tough break for Adam Pond, but we're glad to see him climb out of the vehicle A-OK. Walking around on his own power. Paul Lewis in the 62 on the point. And the Pond's having a little conference in turn 2, just letting his dad know he's okay. Telling him what went wrong there and why he ate the wall that time. So we'll try this all over again one more time. The yellow comes in, the green comes out one more time in turn number 4. They're on the point, we're going racing. Tell you now, your early race leader in the 93, Doug White in the second spot. Lewis off the pace in the 62. There, your race leader in the 93. Doug White in the 92 in second spot. Roger Sears third in the 13. Action is out on the speedway as the 62 of Paul Lewis is in trouble over at turn number 2. Lewis refires the number 62 Chevrolet Aluminum. We'll try this all over again one more time. And he's okay, and there must be something wrong on that car because that is one experienced driver. Philly Bear, your race leader. Doug White will take the outside of the front row. It's Roger Sears in the 13. Don Pond, rather, in the 87. outside. Tight battle for that lead position into turn number 4. Sears now up to second spot in the number 13 Oldsmobile. 92 automobile of Doug Wright in third. Roger Sears in the 13. Switching to a Pontiac this season. And it looks like he made the right choice. He's trying to grab the lead away from Billy Bear in the 93. Roger Sears looking for a way around the 93. Looks high, looks low. Turn 4, Roger Sears getting low on 93. Can't get enough momentum off of the turn to go around him. And there he goes, down to the inside in turn 1-2. Corrects the 93, and turn 2 goes around. Roger Sears, after challenging for the lead, there's a little collision between him and Philly Bear, goes around with 2 to go for Philly Bear in the 93 car. Sears not content just to qualify for the feature, looking to take the win in the event, and goes around. Now he's got to try and get by the 87 car just to qualify for the feature, and he's got a long way to go in 1.5 laps. Meanwhile, a tight battle for top spot between Iberia and the 92 car Doug Wright, as they have about a half a lap remaining. And Wright's going to try to get around the 93 in the turn. Looks low, the same as Roger Sears did. They make contact as well, but Billy Bear holds him off at the line. So Philly Bear brings it home for the win. Wright has to settle for second spot. 193 of the Pontiac of Philly Bear. Go ahead. Philly Bear takes his honor lap around the speedway in the 93 automobile. Celebrates his victory. These are all qualified cars, just some extra points on the line. And the 40 automobile of Bill McLean will have the pole position. Ken McKenzie, the defending point champion, will be outside the front row of the Homestead Restaurant Machine. Inside row number 2. Consolation round. These are all qualified cars. No one has to qualify, but there are Budweiser points on the line. Out of turn number 4 for Ken Cox for the Racing. Bill McLean with the early lead. Points the Dodge Avenger to the front end of turn number 2. McKenzie on the outside in the 85. It's a Dodge Avenger on the inside. Chevrolet Monte Carlo on the outside. Three-way battle for the top spot as Terry Chalmers mixes it up with the leaders. Herman Berry breaks loose in the 4th position in the 10th. One driving the Dino Max Oldsmobile works the outside of L.Z. Neiman. Looking for that 5th position, driving his on to move by a fender now over Beeman. Beeman fights back on the inside of the 14th. And Ken McKenzie takes over the lead at the top of the field. McKenzie, your leader in the Homestead Restaurant, number 85, heads down the back straightaway. Bill McLean in second. Terry Chalmers is third. Herman Berry Jr. is fourth in the 10th. Cars have broken away from the pack. These are the ones to watch in the feature later this evening. These are the fastest cars today.
second spot, try to go around the plane on the outside. These cars are very evenly matched, although we do have the 4 cars that are broken away from the pack, as the 85 stretches out his lead just a bit to about 4 car lengths. Steve Rogers in the 42 got into the back of the 51 in turn 2, and he had to back out of the throttle there. Tight battle for second. It looks like Charters has the power to get by, but the experience of McLean is holding him back right now. And Barry at the 10 goes low, but can't make his move stick either. Charters tries to get his nose in, but... And he goes around, gets top by that 10 Barry, and right through the field comes around and gets around the 6 car. Unbelievable. Terry Charters sitting there with about 7 cars coming out in full speed out of turn 4. Caution flag, please. And a clean pair of shorts.
It looks like a black flag for somebody as well, as Ken Brace points to Herman Berry Jr., sends him back to the garage area, puts him on the trailer. Top break for the river area driver as he took Charters around to turn number 4. It's just a miracle everyone got by. Like you said, Mike, about 7 cars came pointing at him, and nobody struck Charters over in turn number 4. Very fortunate for Charters in.
Andy, following this race, we still have 2 gift certificates to give away from this AVV. We're going to go right to out of turn 4. Ken McKenzie on top, Barry McLean outside in the 40.
Ken McKenzie, your race leader. Terry Charters in second. Bill McLean in third. Steve Whittington is fourth. Dan Duke up to fifth in the 50. 2 to go. This time by. We are 8 complete and 2 to go. Here. White flag down. 1 more lap to go. Ken McKenzie, your leader. Charters in second. McLean in third, contesting with the 50th. Whittington gets loose. Some problems on the 11 car. Back under power 1 more time, and the checkered flag is down. It's going to be for Ken McKenzie. Charters will come home to second. Bill McLean for third. Dan Duke is fifth. And rounding at the top 5, Steve Rogers in the... Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Ken McKenzie, your race winner. Stop thinking here. If not. Rain. Next one. Bit of rain.
As Ken McKenzie comes around with a checkered flag, we have a couple more gift certificates to give away from the Savesy in Salisbury. And Riverview. Pardon me. Feature Jerry Bernard in the 33, Bob Charters in the 7, Danny Burke in the 15, and Paul Lewis in the 62. Lewis will try to keep it out of the wall. Charters will try to keep it on the track, and racing. Immediately, Lewis jumps for 4th, looking for second inside Charters. Charters pulls away down the back straight. Charters almost gets the wall that time. The 62 and 7 cars just not handling very well. Jerry Bernard in command, but the real battle right now is for second place, because the top 2 cars will see feature action tonight. And Paul Lewis has it by about a bumper. And it keeps seesawing back and forth between Lewis and Charters. They've been going head-to-head a long time here. And a little bump from the 62 car in turn 3-4. Jerry Bernard pulls away. And momentarily, Bob Charters has the second spot. Paul Lewis setting his sights on the rear of the 7 car. They'll have to catch him before he can pass him, and we're halfway. We have 5 laps down, 5 to go, with Jerry Bernard in the Lounsbury's 33 in top spot. Jerry Bernard crossing the stripe again, followed by Bob Charters in the 7. Paul Lewis is 3rd. That's 3 down, and next time by, we have 2 to go. 8 laps down, 2 to go. Last chance qualifier for the Budweiser Sportsman Division. Jerry Bernard in the 33. Challenged now by Bob Charters. Charters has caught him, and he may have enough time if he can make the right moves and get around the 33 car for the win. A checkered flag and a victory lap awaits the winning driver here, as well as a trip to the feature for the top 2. And right now it's Jerry Bernard and Bob Charters. Charters is not satisfied with second place. He wants a victory, and he's trying to find a way around in the last 2 turns. Charters looks to the inside. He's not going to have enough momentum to get around, and Jerry Bernard takes the win in the 33. Bob Charters is 2nd. Paul Lewis comes across 3rd, and Danny Burke rounds out the field of the 15.
So Bernard lights up the 33, takes his honor lap around the street. Bernard in the 33 car, the car driven last season by Tim Rogers and previously by Vince McCormick. Let's have a good hand for him as he comes to the line. Boundary Creek area driver, Jerry Bernard. Dave Harrison behind the wheel of the 66. Outside, Bob Boucher. The Atlantic Compressed Air Chevrolet from Notre Dame. Inside, row number 4. The car number 43 out of the Hampton area. The Hughes Home Construction, Monte Carlo with Matt Hughes behind the wheel. Out. Sandy Livingston Jr. in the 12 rounds out the field. Kathy Trite's unable to make the field in the 24. And out of turn number 4, caution flag still out. We'll take them around one more time. Down the back straightaway for the final time, anticipating the green flag. They'll rub them up through the 3-4 turn. Azor Gallant on the pole. Out of turn number 4, here come the street stocks. Sock'em traveling sideways thrill show, the straight stock division. Azor Gallant, your early race leader. Jim Tays on the outside in the 41. Livingston off the pace in the 12 at the rear of the field. And Azor Gallant will complete the distance. Lap number 1 in the lead position. Gallant, your leader after lap number 1. Quinlan in 2nd spot. Jim Tays slips back to 3rd. Rookie Daniel Blinas up to 4th. And Bob Boucher is on the move in 5th position. Blinas in trouble in the 59, gets it straightened out. Came out of that unscathed. Some fortunate break for the rookie driver in the 59. As Dave Harrison now works to the inside of Derek Smith. Harrison in the 66. Azor Gallant battles with Brian Quinlan for the lead. Gallant has it. Quinlan wants it. Quinlan works the outside. A pair of Chevrolets down the back straightaway there, side by side. Door handle to door handle through the 3-4 turn. Jim Tays in the 41. The Mario Mark Construction Machine is 3rd. Quinlan now takes over the lead down the back straightaway, but he is on the outside, has the long way around. Trouble at turn number 2 as Boucher gets tapped by Harrison in the 66. And Quinlan is your leader this time by. Quinlan, Gallant, Jim Tays, your top 3 rookies. in fourth. Derek Smith in the double zero is in fifth as Boucher and the 5-car Potter mix it up down the back straightaway. Potter on the inside, Boucher on the outside.
Driving ability displayed by Bob Boucher in the 78, keeping his car to the wall in turn 2. He was tapped a few times, and once more down the back straightaway. And no sooner did I say that than he saves it again. Matt Hughes having to go to the inside to stay out of trouble. Kicks up a little dirt. Took the short way around that time in turn 3-4, but lost a lot of track position nonetheless. Bob Boucher barely holding on in this event. Brian Quinlan in the 9 won a feature last season, and we'd like to better that feat this year. He'll be off to a great start if he can win the first one this evening.
Flags are up this time by from starter Ken Brace. We are 12 completed, 13 to go as 2 cars get around it to Lewis and Livingston on the back straightaway. Both cars are able to stay moving. Lewis is back on the track. Livingston trying to make his way back on in the 12. Flag out on the speedway. Quinlan was taking this one going away, and the radiator is pushed back into the field. What a tough break for the Gallagher Ridge area driver, Brian Quinlan. Boucher gets taken around into 78, and Quinlan had no place to go. And a tough break for Brian Quinlan in the 9. We have a new number for our gift certificate from the Riverview Save Easy. Would you check your entrance admission ticket stubs? If you have ticket number 100964, that's 100964, you get a $10 gift certificate from the good folks at the Riverview Save Easy. Please come to the tower to retrieve your prize. Green ticket number 100964. Last call for the Arcade Bazell Oil and Filter 100653. A green ticket 100653. You are the winner of 4 liters of oil and oil.
Fortunately, he'll be able to keep going, so we've got 12 laps down and 13 to go in the 25-lap street stock feature on Riverview Save Easy Challenge night. And right now, matching that challenge, Azor Galland in the 20. One feature win late last season. And he's on top right now, just about halfway through this event. As the Johnston Equipment cleanup crew does their work up in turn 1-2.
Cleanup duty activities progress up in turn number 1. Don't forget, coming up next Sunday afternoon, that's June the 2nd, next Sunday afternoon, 1 week from today, 2 o'clock start time, Metro Mike's Gas Bar Rider Truck Rentals Division will sponsor, of course, the Budweiser Sportsman 50-lap feature, and Street Stocks will be on hand as well, both racing for points next Sunday. That's 1 week from today, the final afternoon race of the spring season, and it will go evenings on June the 9th at 6 o'clock when Johnston Equipment, your John dealer will sponsor John Deere Motorsports Night. That's 2 weeks from tonight. So don't forget, coming up 1 week from this afternoon, 2 p.m. start time for Metro Mike's Gas Bar Rider Truck Rentals feature. A 50-lap feature next week for the Sportsman Division. That's 1 week from today, 2 o'clock start time for that event.
Just in case you're wondering how important it is to win a feature event in this division, last year, all but one of the feature winners finished in the top.
Got to the track here, including the crew from Johnston Equipment, our towing crews, the ambulance crews who look after the activities. Of course, Jonesy doing the welding over in the garage area. We appreciate their services week by week. Bob Boucher headed back to the garage area. The Atlantic Compressed Air number 78 heads back to the garage area. We'll have a restart momentarily with Azor Gallant on the point in the 20. Trent Lewis will be outside the first row in car number 2. It'll be rookie Daniel Blinos outside row number 2, and the Metro Gas Bar machine number 59 outside row number 2. Second-year competitor Jim Tays outside the second row. We'll take them around one more time on the orders from Steiner Ken Brace as Steve Pettipaul gives the field a look over coming out of turn number 4. Once again, if you'd like to have a picture of your favorite driver or an action shot from here at the Speedway, see Gary's transcript. And of course, be sure to tune into CFQM for the results of racing here at the Speedway. One more time around, says Steiner Ken Brace, and then we'll cut you loose. Robert Collette, you are this afternoon's Eastern Sports Pee Wee fan. Green flag should be up this time by. I stand corrected. We're going to go around one more time. Looks like the 12 down, 8 to go, street stock feature. Riverview Safety Trophy on the line out of turn number 4. One more time, we're going racing. In the 20-year-old leader got a little tap for the 59 as he didn't quite come up to speed quickly enough. Lewis drops back to third. And rookie Daniel Blinos in the second spot in the 59. To go this time by your 15 complete and 5 to go. 15 complete, 5 to go as Gallant struggles to maintain the lead through the turn. Seems to have lots of power down the straightaway, but Blinos closes right up in the turn area.
The never-quit attitude shows right here as Bob Boucher tries to salvage a good finish in the 78. After spinning out a couple times, he's right back up there now in 8th place, trying to move up in the field. Azor Gallant has got his hands full with the rookie Daniel Blinos. As Blinos looks to the outside with 2 to go. 18 complete this time by as they come to the stripe and 2 to go. Gallant on the inside, Blinos on the outside. Blinos stretches the wall on the Speedway side down the back straightaway, works his way back up. White flag this time by. Trying to take it home here. Blinos gets loose in the 59 in the trucker
anyway, we'll get a few rolls with him. Once again, our Eastern Sports Pee Wee fan this afternoon is Robert Collette. His favorite driver is Don Collette, car number 12, let me guess. Would you be Don Collette's little boy? Down.
I'll just stand on this side of the wall for the parents' count. We'll take the parents up here.
Manager from the Riverview Safeties on hand to make the presentation to Azor Gillette. Let's say a good help for him as he exits his car, ladies and gentlemen. Veteran campaigner, car number 20, Azor Gillette. So please be careful. We'd like to see you back here again next week. Billy McLean on the point. Ken McKenzie outside the front row for 25 laps of PG competition. We're going to go racing. Trying to make his way to the pitch will have to go to the infield area as Ken McKenzie leads the early race here at feature time here in the late model sportsman division and trying to practice 78 out of the middle in the infield area. Ken McKenzie, your race leader. The Chevrolet Monte Carlo number 85 is showing the way. The Dodge Avenger, Bill McLean in second spot. Pontiac third. Dave Mullins behind the wheel with Roger Sears in the Pontiac in fourth. Tough look for out of Pond in the 78. He doesn't want to be watching this race from the inside. These guys are competitors. They want to be out there making laps, and all he can sit there and do is stand there and watch as they go around. Becomes a spectator just like the rest of us. Ken McKenzie leading the race in the 85. Dave Mullins taking a challenge on Bill McLean trying to get around as McKenzie stretches his lead to 5 car lengths. Looking at smoke coming from the 15 car back in the field. Do an excellent job of getting the cars slowed down, especially for Jerry Bernard, who was sitting there helpless in 1-2. Once again, we're going to go racing. Green flag guy from start of this race. Ken McKenzie leading them around. Yes, McKenzie has jumped back into the lead early. The battle is for second now between Mullins on the inside, Bill McLean on the outside. It's a Pontiac and a Dodge doing battle for that second position. And McLean has fallen back as Roger Sears takes over third. McLean comes together with Terry Charters down the back straightaway. Charters working the inside out. McLean as McKenzie continues to lead. 7. And kisses the wall in the front straightaway. Caution out from Steiner, Ken Brace.
Well, this certainly won't be an afternoon that Bob Charters remembers well. Or that is not with fond memories anyway. And the 42 car of Steve Rogers has received the no-no flag. He'll be heading pit side for causing the 7 car to go into the wall.
Okay, 7. What's that move here?
42 of Steve Rogers will go park it in the infield, or rather in the pit area, for being the instigator in that infraction. And it looks like the 7 car will be able to continue. They'll have to check down the wall for any debris, but otherwise they'll resume their running order in the next restart. We'd like to send out a special thank you to Tom Bannister, our McKenzie on the point. And we have a nod of approval from Tom, and we're all set this time around for a green flag.
We'll take them around one more time, says starter Ken Brace, as Steve Pettipaw heads back to the tower one more time. Ken McKenzie, your race leader in the 85 to 55 of Dave Mullins, outside in the second spot. It's a Chevrolet on the inside, Pontiac on the outside. A pair of Pontiacs in row number 2 doing battle. May not be up to snuff after tagging the wall. Should have agreed this time by Riverview Sam Easy feature and a turn number 4. We're going to racing. McLean gets turned around to the number 40 Dodge Avenger, and Phil Hebert with no place to go slides into the side of him in the 93. Phil McLean is out of the 40. And the 93 of Philly Bear gets pushed away under his own power. Track crews assess the damage on the 40 car. Bill McLean still behind the wheel. He'll head back to the garage area.
We want to remind you that you, the fans, are responsible for voting for the Sportsman and Street Stock best looking cars of the year. So take a good look at the cars you see out there today and pick your favorite looking car, because at the end of the year they'll receive a trophy from Hub City Auto Paints and Supplies, your dealers of Sicken and Sherwin-Williams Paints in Moncton. And in the Street Stock feature this evening. So you'll want to change your scorecards accordingly. And meanwhile, we are currently determining who will be the Sportsman Division champion this evening in the Sportsman feature. We're going to go racing. Ken McKenzie in the 85, Dave Mullins in the 55 on the outside. Through turn 2. Side by side, 2 by each into turn 3-4. Ken McKenzie on top. Roger Sears looks down low. race last year. The only way to improve on that is to become the 96 champion. His Charters almost gets loose in turn 2. Loses a couple of positions in the process. But manages to hold on to his vehicle. Steve Biddington getting loose in the 11. And Dan Duke must be among the nerves right now with the cars around him all getting squirrely and sideways. Biddington and Charters right in front of them. Door handle to door handle. Trading clean back and forth. Once again, take a look at the best looking car now because they won't stay this way for very long. Ken McKenzie crossing the line in the 85. Not having very good control of his car in the turn, almost gets sideways. Dave O'Guinness in the 48, last year's champion in the street stocks, a runaway champion last season, having a good run in the first feature of 96. And the sportsman division as we have a spin on the front straightaway between LC Beeman and Jerry Bernard. Bernard has gotten tapped the last time around, and the 93 of Phil Hebert comes to another stop again, this time resting up against the 33 car.
And through the 3-4 turn, and taking home for 8 laps to the checkered flag. McKenzie trying to anticipate the start, gets away, steers a little slow on the draw, and the green flag is up, and the caution will remain out. Snyder cut race, not pleased with the start. We'll try it all over again. As McKenzie got away a little early, Sears failed to come up to speed. We'll try this all over again one more time. So we'll take them around one more time, then cut them loose. Green flag once again up from Steiner, Ken Brace, out of turn number 4. For 8 laps remaining, we're going to go into. McKenzie on the inside, Sears on the outside of McKenzie, pulls him out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, McKenzie, your leader, Sears drops in behind McKenzie, goes in the store on the 55 of Dave Miller. the Sportsman Division takes his home, well on his way in the point streets for 1996, Ken McKenzie. Let's hear for him as he comes to the line to take his auto lap, Ken McKenzie. Once again, on behalf of Pat and Shelley Rogers, we thank you for attending the racing events here at Riverglade Speedway this afternoon. We urge you to be careful, take your time as you exit the Speedway. Remember, the traffic on the Trans-Canada Highway is moving at 60 miles an hour, so please take your time as you enter the Speedway. Once again, we have Jim Day on hand from the Riverview Savings to make the presentation as soon as Ken McKenzie has taken his auto lap around the Speedway in the 85 car.